Hello everyone, I hope you all are perfectly fine and doing well at your home. So today we are going to do some questions based on the chapter mensuration. So it's very important topic. In the last session we covered all the formulas, list of formulas and all the concepts and their derivation related to the formulas of mensuration. We covered the 2D figures and 3D figures in the previous session. So today we are going to do the questions based on that formulas which we derived in previous session. So if you haven't visited my previous session, I would firstly suggest you to watch that session so that you can remember all the formulas and concepts of our 2D and 3D figures. So let us begin with our today's lecture, that is question based on mensuration. So let's directly start with the first question. Right. So guys, in case if I am not audible or not visible to you, let me know in the comment section. And also if you have any doubts regarding the session, let me know in the comment section. So the first question is, a square and a rectangular field with measurement as given in the figure have the same perimeter. Which field has a larger area? So here we are given with the two types of field that has shape like square and a rectangle, and we are said that these both fields have same perimeter. Sorry, these both fields have same perimeter, and we are asked that which of the field has the larger area. So guys, we have studied about the previous about the perimeter in previous session. So let us directly start with the question solution of this question. So as we have said that for example, this is the square. So the perimeter of square is given equals to wait a minute, let us switch the slide. So we are given that the perimeter of the field of square in shape, that is square field, is equals to the perimeter of rectangular field. And what we have asked that which of the field has larger area. Now let us see the dimensions given in our question. So the square side is 50 meter. So first let us write the formula of perimeter of square we derived in the previous session, that is 4 into A, where A is the side of square, and the rectangular field, that is rectangular perimeter, is 2 into length plus breadth. We are given these both are equal. Now the side of the square is given as 50, I guess centimeter or meter, let's see, meter. Always remember to write the unit given in a question and in the answer as well. If you will not write the unit, or if you forget to write the SI unit at the end of the answer, then your marks will be deducted. So let's calculate. This is equals to 200 meter. So we have got the perimeter of square field. Now let us calculate the right side part, that is RHS. That is, we are given the breadth, I guess 70 meter. Let's check. Breadth as 70 meter. So let us write here 2 into we are not given with length, we are given with breadth, that is 70 meter. So let us just calculate 2 into length plus breadth. So that is 2 into length plus 2 into 70, that is 140 meter. Now let us solve this equation over here. So let's suppose 2 into length is at the right side and here the sign is plus. So if we will change the direction of any of the variable in our question, then the sign changes, that is 140 meter. And let me write over here. So 240 minus 140 is 60 meter, is equals to twice of length. So what will be the length of the rectangular? 60 meter divided by 2, that is 30 meter. Now that we got the length, and let's see what was asked in our question. So we were asked in a question that which field has the larger area. So as we got the length and we have the breadth, so we can calculate the area of rectangular field now, and we can calculate the area of square field as well. So let me erase all this. Now let's calculate the area of first square field. So we were given the side as 40 meter. It was 40. Let me check. Sorry, 50 meter. Now what is the area of square? It is a square, that is side square. So side square, that is 50 meter into 50 meter. So that would result as 25 and 2 zeros, that is 100, 2500 meter. Now let's calculate the area of rectangular field. So what is the area of basic rectangle? So area of rectangle is length into breadth. And in the perimeter section, we found out the length as 30 meter and breadth we are given as 70 meter. 7 3 is 21 and 2 zeros, so that is 2100 meter. Now which one is larger, square field area or rectangular field area? Of course, square field area. So the answer of this question is that the square field has larger area as compared to rectangular field. Now let us move out to our next question. So basically this is an NCERT question I have picked out because we are solving some easy and tough question both, so that everybody can get the concepts. Now the ant is moving around a few food pieces of different shapes. These are the food pieces around which the ant is moving. Okay, so whatever. For which food piece would the ant have to take a longer round? Remember circumference, this is a hint. A circumference of circle can be obtained by using expression as this, where r is the radius. So this is basically the hint. So what is asked in our question, that the ant is actually revolving around the food piece, that is it's revolving around the boundaries, and we are asked that which food piece or which shape, in short, would the ant have to take a longer round, means the which food piece has the larger boundaries. So we have to calculate it, and let's find out which food piece had the larger boundaries. So let's move on to different side. Firstly, let me write the dimensions. So if this is the first figure, I have given as diameter equals to 2 centimeter. Now let's move on and let's solve the first figure, perimeter. Since we are asked the longer round, we are supposed to find out the perimeter. So the figure was like this, and the diameter was given as 2 centimeter. Okay, so as we know actually, the circle perimeter formula is 2 pi r. We read this, we understood this in the previous session. So 2 pi r. But here we are given the shape as semicircle. So what we will do, actually semicircle is half of the circle. So we will divide the perimeter of whole circle by 2, that is by half, so that we can get the perimeter of semicircle. So we will get the perimeter as pi r. So now we got that the perimeter, or we can say the boundary of this can be calculated, the distance of this boundary can be calculated by pi r, and this we have to add on so that we can get the total distance of this boundary food. So what we have to find is, actually we have to calculate pi r plus this diameter will give us the total distance of this food piece. Now this is a diameter, and in a circle the radius is half of diameter. So the radius here is 1 centimeter. Now let us quickly calculate the distance. So pi is actually 22 by 7 and here the radius is 1 centimeter, plus we have to add the whole diameter, that is 2 centimeter. So here we got 22 by 7 into 1 is 22 by 7 plus 2. So it will get as 22 plus 14 by 7, and which would result as 22 plus 14 will get us 36 by 7. So here in the first figure we got the answer as 36 by 7 centimeter. Now let's calculate the second figure. Boundary. So it's given as 2.8 and 2. Let me draw over here again. So it's like an ice cream shape where we have given this as, I guess this was given as 2, right? Yes. So this was given as 2 centimeter. This will also equal to 2 centimeter, and here the diameter is given as 2.8 centimeter. Now we have to find the second foot boundary distance. So let us just find out. Now again the similar process, what we will do is we will add this 2 plus the boundary of this. So this is the semicircle which we did here, that is pi r plus d. So what we have to do over here again, we will add pi r plus d plus this length is 2 centimeter plus 2 centimeter will give us the boundary of this whole ice cream, or we can say this whole food piece shape. Now we don't have to add diameter over here because we don't have to calculate this, because ant will move like this. So let me erase the diameter part. I hope you understood why we removed the diameter part, and here is the difference. So what we have to do here, pi r plus this distance, and the radius is given as the half of diameter, that is half of 2.8, that is 1.4 centimeters is equals to radius. So 22 by 7, let me solve from this, 22 by 7 into radius is 1.4 centimeter plus 2 centimeter plus 2 centimeter. It would given as 22 into 0.717, 7 2s are 14, to 0.2 plus 2 plus 2. So 22 into 0.2. Let me solve over here only. 22 into 0.2 is 4.4. So 4.4 plus 2 plus 2. Okay. So it would result as 8.4 centimeter. Now the perimeter, we can say the boundary here is 8.4, and let's figure it out approximately. So 5 point something, yeah. So it would result as 5 point, I guess, 2 or 5.1 approximately 5.1 centimeter, and this is 8.4 centimeter. Then what does this mean? Definitely the ant will take longer time to cover this food piece. Now I'm waiting for you to copy the solution, and if you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay. So let me erase all this and let's move to other question. Now here the shape of the top surface of this is a table is trapezium. Find its area if its parallel size is 1 meter, 1.2 meter, and perpendicular distance between them is 0.8 meter. So students, I have covered the quadrilaterals or polygons in previous lectures. So go visit if you have doubt of regarding trapezium, rhombus and their area and perimeter and etc. part. So I am here directly writing the formula of trapezium without explaining how we derived it, because we have already done in the previous session. So the area of, we have to find the top floor of top area of the table. So that is in the form of trapezium. So we will directly solve the area of trapezium. So let me write here the formula as half into height into a plus b, where a and b are parallel sides, h is the height of trapezium and half is a constant. So let's check the dimensions given. So what is the height given is, let me move and let's understand. So what is the height given to us is 0.8 meter. The distance of first parallel side is 1 and the second parallel side is 1.2 meter. So let us directly substitute these values into our formula part. So half into height is 0.8 meter into a plus b, that is 1 meter plus 1.2 meter. That is directly solved. So this would result as 0.4 meter, because 2 fours are 8 and 1 point. This is also decimal. If you have question regarding solving decimals, then visit my decimal lecture in the previous sessions. And 1 plus 1.2 is 2.2 meter. So that would result as 2.2 into 0.4. So this is, let me solve over here. 4 2 is 88, 0.88 meter square, because this is the area. So the answer would be in square units. So this is the area of top portion of our table, that is in the form of trapezium. So let me erase and let me solve, let me show. So we have calculated the area of this top floor. If we were asked to calculate the whole table area, then what we will do, here you can see there are 4 rectangles in which 2 rectangle, the 4 of the sides of the table, and definitely that would be equal. So we will, if we were asked to calculate the whole area of the trapezium of the table, then definitely we will calculate like 4 multiplied into the length and breadth of these rectangles and the area of trapezium. So we would add this 4 sides and this top floor. But since we were asked only of the top surface, we directly calculated by the formula of trapezium. Okay, next question. So the diagram of the adjacent figure, that is this figure frame, picture frame, has outer dimensions equals to 24 centimeter into 28 and inner as 16 into 20. So find the area of each section of the frame if the width of each section is same. So what we are asked here is that we have to basically calculate the area of this picture frame, because here it is definitely hollow. It would be substituted by a picture. So we have calculated this whole, we have to calculate this whole area, and we are given the width are same. So definitely these all will result into similar dimensions of width. Now how we'll do that? Let me erase this. You can see here again, this is in the form of trapezium, and these two are similar and these two are similar. So what we'll do here is we will divide this picture frame into 4 parts. It is first part, second part, third part, and let's say fourth part, where the dimensions of first part and third part are equal, and second part is equals to fourth part. So basically we have to calculate the area of any of the first and third part and second and fourth, and then we will double it. We are given the dimensions as well. So what we are given the dimensions here, this is 28, and let me write over this different thing. This is 24 centimeter, this is 20 centimeter, and this is 16 centimeter. Okay, now let's calculate the area of first part. That is in the form of trapezium. So trapezium का formula लिख लेते हैं, half h a plus b. Yeah. Now this is first part. What we are given is, wait a minute. Okay. So let's calculate the height. So we are given here the total distance here is 28 centimeter and here is 20. So what we can do is, here and here is the height. So what 28 minus 20 is 8 centimeter, and since we are told that width is same, so we can directly divide by 2 because these are the two portions and that are substituted equally. So the height here is 4 centimeter, again here would be 4 centimeter. So let me erase this. Let's solve. So half 4 centimeter into a plus b. So this is 20. Wait a minute. This whole is 24. Yeah. Yeah. So this is 24 plus 16. See, this is 24 and this is 16 and this is 4. So let's calculate. Half into 4 is 2 into 24 plus 16 is 40 centimeter. So it would result as 80 centimeter square. Here also centimeter, 2 centimeter. Okay, so the area of first portion is 80 centimeter square, which would be definitely equals to the third area also. So third is also equals to 80 centimeter square. Now let's calculate the second and fourth. So let me erase over here and let me write over here. First equals to third portion equals to 80 centimeter square. Now let's calculate first and third, second and fourth portion. Okay, here it was given as 24 plus 24 centimeter. Now second. So again let's calculate first the height. So you can see this is 24 and this is 16, right? So 24 minus let me pick another pen. 24 minus 16 would result as 8. Again let's break it into two parts, that is 4 centimeter individually height. So this would also equals to 4, this would also equals to 4. That is width is same, right? Here it is given, so height is coming same. So this is the height. Now let's calculate by directly substituting into formula, that is half into 4 centimeter into a plus b. So what is a plus b here? 28 and 20. 28 and 20. So that is 2 centimeter into 48 centimeter. So let me calculate here somewhere rough portion. 48 into 2 is 96. So 96 centimeter square. So now fourth part and third part is resulting as 96 centimeter square. Now let us calculate the total distance, that is total area of this picture frame. So let me write over here. So basically what we have to do, 80, that is portion first, plus second, plus third, plus fourth, to calculate the whole area, total area. So 80 centimeter square plus 80 centimeter square plus second part is, this is second, 96 plus 96 centimeter square. So this will result as 160 plus 96 plus 96 is 18, 19, 192 centimeter square. And let me calculate here the rough work. 192 plus 160 would result as 352 centimeter square. So this is the answer of our whole total picture frame area. So I hope you understood it. Now let's move on to our next question. So these are two cuboidal boxes as shown here in the adjoining. Which box requires the lesser amount of material to make? Now amount of material to make means, suppose imagine a gift box in the shape of cuboid and cube, and you have to wrap it. So what you have to find here, you have to actually find the total surface area. So as we have derived all the formulas of total surface area, so what is the total surface area of cuboid? So cuboid is 2 into length breadth plus breadth height plus height length. And what is the total surface area of cube? It's 6a square, because 6 faces and into individual area of a square. So these are the two formulas. Now we are given the dimensions. We have to directly substitute these dimensions into our formula to calculate the amount of material to be to make in these boxes. So let me just, so there is no empty slide over here. Let me write over here. So firstly, let's calculate the cuboid TSN. Okay. So 2 into directly length is, length is 40 into breadth. Sorry, length is breadth is 40. Okay, plus breadth is again 40. No, sorry. Into height is 30 plus height into length. So we have to calculate over here 2 into 200 plus 1. Okay, 200 plus 1200. Yes, 1200. 2000. 1200 plus 1500. So it would be result as 2 into 2000 plus 1200 plus 1500. So this would result as 4700 into 2. So let me rough work here. 7 to the 40, 4 to the 8, 9400 centimeters. So this is the total area for our cuboid, that is 9400 centimeter we are required for cuboid. Now let me erase and let us solve here for our cube. So it's directly 6a square, that is 6 into 30 30 square centimeter square. So 3 3s are 900 into 6, that is 5400 meter square. So it will require 5400 centimeter square. So which one is larger? This one means the cuboid will require a more amount as compared to cube, and what we are asked which box requires lesser amount of material to be made. So that is, the answer is definitely cube. So erase. Let us move on to our other question. Okay. So closed cylindrical tank of radius 7 centimeter and height 7 meter and 3 meter is made from a sheet of metal. How much sheet of metal is required? So basically here it is asked that the closed cylindrical tank of radius is given here, height is given, and how it is made by a sheet. Again here it is made by a sheet, that is, we have to calculate that how much sheet is required, that is how much metal is required. So what we have to actually calculate, we have to calculate the total surface area of our cylinder. So let's us check out the formula of cylinder total surface. Basically it's 2 pi RH, but for just confirmation I've also put the formulas. So 2 pi RH, yes, 2 pi R plus H, because we have to calculate the total surface area. So I have shown the derivation in the previous session. Now directly let us solve here by substituting directly into the formula. So we are given with the radius, we are given with the height. Let us just directly substitute it. 2 into 22 by 7 into 7, and 7 plus we are given, wait a minute. So we are given as 3. So 7 7 22 44 into 7 into 10. So 44 into 70. So let me rough work here. 7 4 is 28. 28 and 2 30. 3080. 3080 meter square. So this is the total sheet required to cover the metal. To cover the cylinder. Total sheet of metal is required. This much meter square. Is this? Let us move out to our other question. Now the lateral surface area of a hollow cylinder is 4224 cm square. It is cut along the height and formed a rectangular sheet with the width of 33 cm. Find the perimeter of rectangular sheet. Okay. So lateral surface area means the curved surface area of a cylinder. So we are given as CSA is given as 4224 cm square. Now it's cut along the height and formed a rectangular sheet. So it's forming a rectangular sheet with the width as 33 centimeter. Now we have to find the perimeter of this rectangular sheet. So if you can imagine let me put here again the cylinder, and if we actually cut it and open it, so you can see this circular path. This circular path is actually forming the length of rectangle. So what I mean here is, this is basically, if we fold a rectangular sheet and form a cylinder, so you can imagine the 2 pi r or the circumference of the circle of cylinder is actually forming a length of the rectangle when it's cut down. So basically the length of rectangle would be given as 2 pi r. So let's directly solve here. From here, let's calculate the length so that we can calculate the perimeter by length and breadth dimensions. So 2 into 22 by 7 and here R. Now we are not given R but we are given the CSA of a cylinder. So the formula of CSA is 2 pi R H. So from here, let us calculate the radius. So this is 2 into 22 by 7 into radius into height. Height would be the same as width of rectangle, that is 33 centimeter, is equals to 4224 centimeter square. So let's calculate here. 33 into 2 is 66. 66 into 22 by 7 into R is 4224. And let me rough work here. 66 into 22. So let us directly actually solve like 4224 into 7 upon 66 into 22. Let me solve over here so that it's visible. Okay, so 4224 into 7 upon 66 into 22. So 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2. Again, 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10, 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 3s are 6. And does it can we solve? No. So 1051 into 7 is 7537 divided by 33 into 11 would be result as 363. So basically we have to simplify it more, but let's suppose this is the radius, and now let us keep it over here. Let me erase all this. So let me see if it's visible, if it so let us directly keep over here. 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is 7537 upon 363. So 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, and 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 6. Sorry. Let me just erase this portion and let us just solve it more better way. I have one more idea. So 2 pi R H is equals to 4224 centimeter square. So 2 pi R is basically 4224 upon 33. So here we are done with length, that is 4224 upon 33 centimeter, right? Now let's calculate the perimeter of the rectangular sheet. So we are done with the length. So let us directly calculate the perimeter. So that is perimeter of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into length is 4224 upon 33 plus breadth is again 33, and I guess we can solve this question. So I hope you understood the concept behind this question, and you can simplify and solve it more over here. Since we had less time, I would directly move to other question. So a go down is in the form of a cuboid of measure. This cuboid measure this, that is length, breadth and height of a cuboid is given. How many cuboidal boxes can be stored in it if the volume of one box is this. So we are given that we have a cuboidal box like this, and its dimensions are given as 60, 40 and 30. Now we are supposed to calculate such that how many cuboidal or cubic box can be substituted in this cuboidal box over here, and each box dimension is given as this. Each volume is given as this. So what basically we have to do is we have to find the volume of cuboid, and then we'll divide the volume of one box to get the number of boxes we can put in this cuboid. So let us calculate the volume of cuboid. Now volume of cuboid is length into breadth into height. So let us directly put down here 60, 40 and 30. 6 4s are 24 and 24 3s are 72. So 72 and triple zeros. Okay. Yeah. It is like 2400 into 30. Yeah. So this is the basic volume of the cuboid. Now I have to calculate the number, that is n of cuboidal box. So what I have to do is volume of cuboid upon volume of one box. Cuboid of volume of one box. So that is 72,000 divided by 0.8. So let's do this. Into 10 into 10, it would result as, let me थोड़ा स्पेस खाली करते हैं यहाँ पर. So 72.8. You can say, simplify it. It is 64. Okay, so this many boxes would be required to occupy this whole cuboid. So let me erase this. Let me move down to another question. A rectangular piece. Okay, so a rectangular piece of paper is this much, dimension is folded without overlapping to make a cylinder of this. Find the volume of cylinder. Now, volume of cylinder is given as pi r square h. We are given with a rectangular piece with the dimensions as 11 and 4 centimeter. And again, it is forming a cylinder without overlapping and with the same height. So we have to calculate it. Now here the length of this rectangular sheet is actually forming here the circumference of our cylinder. So we can say that 2 pi r is equals to length of our rectangle, that is circumference of our cylinder is equals to length of our rectangle. So 2 pi r 2 into 22 by 7 into radius is equals to 11. You can say 11 into 7 by 2 into 22 is equals to 7 by 4. Okay, so we have calculated the radius of our cylinder. Now we have to just directly find the volume of the cylinder. That is pi r square है, so pi into 7 by 4 का square into h. So pi is 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 into 4 into 4 into 4. Again 7 7 calculated, 4 4 cancel. So 22 into 7 by 4, again it's 11 into 7 by 2, that is 77 by 2. The answer would be 77 by 2 centimeter cube, because this is a volume. Now let me erase. Let's just move down to our last question. So a rectangular piece, this is very similar question. Rectangular piece of width 14 centimeter is rolled along its width and the cylinder of 20 centimeter is formed. So this is 14. Again the volume of cylinder. So we are given with the radius, we are given with the height. So we can directly write over the volume as pi r square h 22/7 into 20 into 20 centimeter square into height is 14. 7 2s are 14. Again 22 into 20 into 20 into 2 centimeter cube. So that would be result as 2 2s are 400, 4 2s are 800, 800 into 22. So 22 8s are 8 to 16, 170. So 170 and 00 centimeter cube. So this is the volume of this question. So yeah, these were the list of formulas, and I guess we are done with our questions based on mensuration. In case you have any of the doubt in the following questions, and if you solve any of the NCERT or reference question, let me know if you have any doubt in the comment section. I'll definitely